Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers in Detroit. Looking at the Pistons, they've appeared to be invincible thus far in the playoffs, having yet to lose a single game. We'll see if they can continue that winning streak tonight. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win.
I'm back on your side. That happened for me and D-Wade back in 06. And you dig it!
As we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Mark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Detroit Pistons. Taking a look at Detroit. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And I think they're ready to put this series to bed, guys. They've played so well up to this point and really look poised to close this thing out in front of their home fans and get some rest as they get ready for the next round.
Well, I'm certainly surprised by what we've seen so far. Nobody would have guessed coming into this series that they'd find themselves in a position to sweep. But after that first game win, and the momentum clearly helping them ride the wave to a possible sweep.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got Kemp. He's out there with Bell. And it's James in at the 2.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
They double him with James. Passes to Woodson. Here's Harvey. Nice ball movement by Detroit. King. Offline with his.
That will let him put the where he wants it, right wing.
Out left to the wing. No one near this. Adkins defended by Drummond. Good.
He's good on those inside.
King against James. Poked away to the wing right side. Clock at 6. Here's Harvey, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of this one, and he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
It's Bell on the wing, uncovered, and off the prior, and in it goes. Bell's got his first points of the game.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
King outside.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
No good. Now it's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
I asked him if it's possible to maintain the belief that they can win this series. He said definitely. We know the odds are against us, but this is a one-game-at-a-time situation. We're going to play our hardest, try to win the game, and take it from there. We'll see how it turns out, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And here's Irving, following the three-pointer by Freak. Irving kicks to Bell. Good on the shot. Bell's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Drummond. Great D that time from Kemp.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavs. Pistons trail by 4. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Brooks. And it's Lane in the 2 spot. King. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
And just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Johnson in the corner. The tray. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Kemp's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Down low. Brooks, the pass to Kemp. The 3. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Kemp. Brooks has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Cleveland.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Got a piece of it. Salvaderi, who's covered by King. Kemp passes to Atkins. Here's Salvaderi. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Tries again. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. Now the pass to Atkins. Salvaderi. He's guarded by Johnson. Outside Kemp. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The shot is off. And Detroit the other way now. Pass to Woodson. Kicks it to Johnson. Here's Harvey. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And here is Irving. The screen from Kemp. There's the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Down low. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. 5th on the list, Freak.
Timeout. Start it.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Valley's checked in at the floor.
Top. Spacing. Spacing.
Your Pistons dancers. Make some noise, Detroit.
The dish to Johnson. Here's Harvey. Drops one in from the wing. Harvey's got 4 points this quarter. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers had a huge game. He had 46 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you got a thoroughbred like him, I think you got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Salvaderi. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Cavaliers making a switch here. And we're through.
All
thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Bell. He's got 10 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Detroit looking at who they've got. King in a two-guard. Harvey out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Woodson in at the point. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. On its way from Irving for two. Offensive rebound. Bell. And it's all evened up. Bell's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Cavs.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
King with it. He's picked up by James. And King. Here. Beautiful.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct. And they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia slam cam. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Outside Irving. Pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to James. 6 to shoot. Irving drives in. Here's Bell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Bell's got 14 points.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Drummond. Pistons passing it around. No good from King.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Irving with the ball. Outside Kemp. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Kemp's got his first 2 points.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
You can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
The pass to Lane. It's Bell on the wing. The shot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Bell's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. A fadeaway. No good from King.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Irving. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. They set the pick. Irving double team. And Bell kicks to Kemp. Poked loose and stolen by Drummond. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. No good from King.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Lane passes to Brooks. Doubled by King. Here's Kemp. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's his first trip to the line. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. So for Detroit, Kings checked in. Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Bell. The offensive rebound, and it's blocked. Here's King, knocked loose. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. King with the block. And well. Detroit shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. And that one's good.
A good look there. And he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
It's Bell on the wing. The screen from Kemp. And Brooks, here we go. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Brooks has got his third basket of the night.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
The Cavaliers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Both teams will make substitutions. And both free throws good for Brooks. 7 seconds left to play in the third. Here's King. And no good trying to get that. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Bell, and it's Atkins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that one's good.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here, Clark.
Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Bell. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
The Pistons shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And King, here we go. Here's Harvey. Buries it from three-point range. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Here's James. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. King outside. Here's Woodson, just 5 on the clock. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Irving dishes to Bell. They need this. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Kemp's checked in. And King, here we go. Drummond passes to King. Here's Horsley. Banked in off the glass.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
It's Bell on the wing. Shoots. King with the block. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Pistons leading by 6. Pass to Woodson. King outside. Feeds it to Drummond. Here's Harvey. No good from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. James with the bucket.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
King, the pass to Drummond. Now here's James. Guarded closer. He dishes it to Bell. The screen from Kemp. Clock at 6. Off the screen. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
Here's Harvey, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. On the wing, James. The shot will not go. And Detroit the other way now.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
Yep, and they've needed every one of those boards. This game's still close.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Left side, Irving. He kicks to Bell. Takes a 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. And King, here we go. And the rejection by James. The Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Bell with now defended by King. No good from Bell.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Tries it from 19. Good. Nothing but net. King's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pistons.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Here's Irving. 3-pointer, Bell. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
King against Bell. Picked away.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Irving. He's looking for Bell and finds him. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
King against James. Harvey passes to King. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Horsley. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Detroit.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Irving. And the layup's good off the glass.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
James against King. Fires for 3. They get it back, but they get it back. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
On its way from Irving for 2. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, We can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Now King. They could win it. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but... Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. So Detroit will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Bell. He's out there with Kemp. And it's James in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Horsley. Nice open look, but it's no good. Cavaliers leading, and pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition. The basket counts, and one will go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The free throw drops for Bell. And, well, Detroit shooting 43% from the field. Here's Woodson. Trains the three-pointer.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Outside Irving. Inside, Kemp kicks to Bell. Cleveland the rebound. Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Back to Kemp. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Got a piece of it. Irving passes to Edmonds. And it's sent back by Drummond. Pass to Woodson. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Johnson's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Irving attacking. Detroit with the rebound. King's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Looking to get back on track here. Johnson wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Detroit.
Oh, Nelly. Listen to that.
That shot eliciting a roar from this gigantic crowd.
Guys, more than a roar, more like an explosion.
Irving kicks to Bell. Here's Kemp. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
King against James. And here is King. He feeds it to Drummond. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Irving up top.
Got it! That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
And King, here we go. Shot is off. Great D that time from Kemp. Cleveland with the ball. Unloads from 13. And it's King with the rebound.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Here's Irving. The feed to James. Fade away. Ooh, offline.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the
2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
He gave them an enormous.
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs for Shaquille O'Neal.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, and that's probably. So because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, So, that's just what it is. Every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles. And you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like playing a video game. You know what I mean? And then the prize is insanity.
Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We're in a bad place. Ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap? My age to keep the mic hot. Ha, ha. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who know the boom from the back. OG still can fill a room when he rap. Mike blessing in a recession is film giving back to occupy labels that move didn't wax now. Here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back.
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
With it, cause you know what we got.
Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game one is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series. And it is Wizard basketball tonight as the Washington Wizards go up against the Detroit Pistons at their home, the Palace of Auburn Hills. And guys, for the Pistons, they've appeared to be invincible thus far in the playoffs, having yet to lose a single game. We'll see if they can continue that winning streak tonight. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer.
The Detroit hit a fever pitch here inside the Palace of Auburn Hills. For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Taking a look at Detroit. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home floor. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game 1 in your building. I'm with you there. I think you've got to give them the early nod as favorite.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Vincent, and it's Beal in at the 2. And it's King with the rebound. So it's the Pistons now. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. The shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way. The dish to Beal. This one for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
King against Beal. Here's the 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
To the right side. foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Wizards shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe. The Pistons leading a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's King. Hits it from three-point range. King's got 5 now.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And Murphy kicks to Beal. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Beal's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Wizards. King outside from the arc. Another 3 for Detroit.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Now, here is Murphy.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's King. Off target from outside. Wizards leading by 4. Vincent, the pass to Beal. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
King off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. That drops.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's King. 8 points for him.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's sent back by Drummond. For the 3. King, that's good. King's got 13.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
There's the pick. If you're with the ball, he's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. There's the pass to Olsen. Can't get it to go. Good D by Drummond. Pistons trailed by 3. King, right side. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Beal pulls it in for Washington. They've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And here is King. He's got 13. Ring shot on the way. Rebound, Washington.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Vincent, the pass to Beal. Here's Olsen. And another miss by Washington.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
King with the steal. He draws iron on the dunk. Washington leading now by 3. Beal gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Beal's got 11 points.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. King in at 2 guard. Andre Drummond is out there with Harvey. And it's Gregory in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers played really well. He ended with 22 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. His play was a big part of why their team was able to maintain their hot streak.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
So here's Murphy following the 3 by Detroit. to the wing right side. Picked by Murphy. King with the steal. Now the fast break. King with the ball.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And Detroit has possession. After the made shot from Bradley Beal. From deep. Can't get it to go. The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. A 3 ball. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Vincent. He has 6. The open shot by Beal. Beal can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Wizards making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Now, here's Howard. To the middle. Here's Kay. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover. So valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
So it's Detroit now. They trail by 1. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Here's Vincent. From 13 feet, it goes down. He's got 8. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fires from deep. No good. And Washington the other way now.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. 5th is Bradley Beal.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts, and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
Here's King. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Wagner, he's covered by King, out to the right wing. And another miss by Washington.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
So it's the Wizards now, following the three-pointer by Freak, and he gets it to go. And the Wizards lead by 4. Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It's really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The Pistons making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Launches it. Another 3 for Detroit.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the Wizards with possession, following the three-pointer by Freak. Sensational block. Snatched away. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Coleman's checked in. And we're through the...
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a net with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it.
I appreciate that.
So on the floor for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal, and it's Vincent in at the 3, the small forward. Beal, that's for 2. And that one comes up a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
They grab their own miss. Wizards leading by 4. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And Vincent's shot is good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Now, here is Murphy. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 3. Off target from three-point range. Pistons trail by 4. Here's King. His three-pointer's off the mark.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to Vincent. Puts it up from 12. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. He's got 12.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Now King. He's got 26. And that one's good. King's got 28 points for the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the 3rd.
Passes to Kay. Picked by Murphy. Here's Beal. For the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Out to the wing. The Wizards working the ball around now. Vincent's shot is good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Beal against King.
Move the ball.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man. Oh, man, was that
no doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Harvey's checked in for Detroit. King against Beal. The pass to Greg. Fires the 3. That drops.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Murphy kicks to Beal. From deep. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high.
Yeah, they've taken it up a notch, Clark, looking very confident right now.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Washington has possession. Pass to Wagner. There's the pick. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Santos, the pass to Coleman. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Pistons trail by 8. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
They read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup. You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
1:24 left to play in the third. Here's King. Drills it from outside. King's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Passes it to Woodson. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak number 1. Wizards leading by 5. And the pass to Wagner. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. And that one's good.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
King right side. Pass to Farmer. King outside. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And that's now 35 points for Freak.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
King with the steal. And they're running. They swipe it. And here we go. Washington fast break. Pass to Coleman. That's tipped. Here's Klein off on the layup. King outside. And that's not going to go. Welcome back to our coverage. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Howard drives in, and he gets the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 7.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
And for the Wizards, they've got Vincent, and it's Olsen in at the 5 spot. Detroit on D, inside, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
Howard drives in. It's deflected. King outside. Soft touch off the glass. King's got 39.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Howard with it. Picked by Murphy. Howard against King. 6 to shoot. Murphy, that's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
King against Howard. The pass to King. Rebound, Washington. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. To the inside. Here's Drummond. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And the Wizards making a change here. Beal's checked in. And both free throws good for Drummond.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Now here's Beal. Feeds to Murphy. There's the pick. Shoots off the screen. And good. He nails it. Murphy's got 4 points this quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Pass to Beal. King with the block. Inside. For the three. Can't hit. And it's Washington the other way. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
stripped away. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Too little, too late. They may as well just let the clock run and save their energy for another day.
Clark, you know, sometimes frustration just shows through in a game like this, and I think that's what we're seeing right now.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Trifecta. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and did the bonus. He will head to the line for 2. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Long range from the inbound. The shot no good. Cuts off the pass. From deep three-point range, can't connect. And so it's the Wiz.
Yes, I'm here.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan player, Bradley Beal. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot. And that's a wrap. For Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more of the NBA Conference Finals as the series continues. Good night, everybody.
busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The conference finals continue on 2K Sports, and we're glad you're with us. Ernie Johnson with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it's the Washington Wizards as they'll be playing against the Detroit Pistons. Looking at the Pistons, they're enjoying a terrific postseason run, only one loss so far. A definite title contender, but they're just taking it one game at a time. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing his shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he's always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't.
Again, thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great game one of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, game two, just about ready to tip off. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Washington Wizards facing Detroit. You look at Detroit, guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And this virtually becomes a must-win after that loss in game one. You almost never see a team drop the first two at home and go on to win a playoff series.
Yeah, they'll be reeling if this one gets away from them. Having to hit the road down zip to 2. But if they right the ship here today, it'll still be anybody's series.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Vincent. And it's Santos in at the 1. 4 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Pistons. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
They needed to make a few runs, but it just never happened for them. And when you can't string things together, it's tough sledding. It's a tough way to go.
And the Wizards with possession, following the three-pointer by Freak. And there's the feed to Beal. To answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
King, that's good.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
So it's Washington now. 8-point game. Here's Santos. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Drummond the screen. Here's King. And that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his 2nd foul already. And that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Coleman's checked in for Washington. King outside. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Wizards ball. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. He was clearly feeling good coming out of the locker room. They were so composed in that game 1 upset, and he's looking for more of the same today. He said, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but if we could ever go home 2-0, we will be extremely tough to beat. No doubt about that, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Harvey. There's the triple. And he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from King. King's got 11.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was starting fire.
And there's the pass to Vincent. There's the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Now here's King. D right on him. That's good. He's got 13.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
They set the screen. Shot is off. Now the Pistons take it the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fades away. No good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And that one's good.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Now here's King. 13 points in the game. Vincent with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Puts it up off the inbound. Rebound by the Pistons.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look you want.
No good from King. Wizards trail by 5. It's Howard with the drive. Poked loose. Out on his own on the break. Here's King. Look at that jam.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that, because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Fires the three. Cannot hit. Good D by Howard. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the layup is good. Howard's got his first basket of the night.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
There's a screen. Passes to K. Coleman. He's covered by King. Pocket 6. Coleman. No good. And Detroit the other way now.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Now here's King. 17 points in the game. Again, the Pistons score.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
High post, Howard. Pass to Coleman. Ring shot on the way. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. King. And released it in time. It's the NBA. Wizards trail by 18. King in a 2-guard. Johnson is out there with Harvey. And it's Farmer in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He finished with 45 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Pistons leading by 16. to Harvey. From 18 feet away. Shot's good.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
A minute 42 left to play in the first half. And the pass to King. From about 16. Rebounded by the Wizards. Santos, the pass to Olsen. The timely screen gave him a step, but he took it all the way.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And Washington making a change here. Howard's checked in.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Wizards trail by 17. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot from 12. Detroit with the rebound. Harvey's got his 4th rebound in this one. They set the pick. King, right side. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. King's got 23.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
It's Howard with the drive. King with the block. They get it back, and it's good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Olsen passes to Howard. Lets it go from 11. It's deflected. Here's King. And down it goes, jamming that one home. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
And through the first half.
Well, guys,
And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
So on the floor for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal, and it's Olsen in at the center. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Santos. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Shape up. Shape up.
Welcome, fans, to the FIBA World Championships.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Bradley Beal, 3rd.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts, and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
Wizards trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Wizards have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Good on the second free throw. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Here's King. Detroit, no good that time either.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Here's Klein, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
That hook shot was softer than whipped cream and cotton ball. His post game is simply fantastic.
And King, here we go. That's good.
That one goes down. But offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Wizards trail by 18. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Knocks down the 3-ball. King's got 30.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Here's Santos. Good D by Drummond.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Got that one up quick. 33 points for Freak.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
And he's able to get it back. Nice ball movement by Washington. Good.
And there's got to be some defensive help there. I mean, the size difference is just too great.
I want you to focus on getting let's look to attack quickly.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Okay, time now for an injury report.
He said it looks like he strained his hamstring muscle. They iced it to reduce the inflammation. For a team that is so close to playing for the NBA Finals, this is a huge concern for their hopes. We'll have to see how it turns out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Pistons leading by 18. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Move the ball. Stick it to
and he dunks it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Wizards have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Murphy. Rebound, Detroit.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
So here's Murphy following the basket by Freak, and he gets it back. And he gets the bucket. He has 6.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Wizards on D. 1:35 left to play here in the third. And stolen by Howard. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Finished off the break.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Harvey's checked in for Detroit. Now, here's Howard. Over to the left wing. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only choice.
Here's King. Here's Farmer. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
And Howard, here we go. Passes it to Coleman. Goes back up. Here's Olsen, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound. That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Sure. And guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's King. And no good trying to get...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. Both teams will make substitutions. Wizards trail by 11. Santos, the pass to Kay, and it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Beal up top. Pass to Olsen. 5 on the clock. Here's Santos. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
So on the floor for Washington, they've got Vincent, and it's Santos in at the point guard position. Just 5 to shoot. The second chance effort. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really an extraordinary game for Clutch. He's got 39 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Wizards trail by 13. The pass to Kay. Olsen passes to Santos. To the paint, here's Vincent, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, you can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks. They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shot.
Now here's King. Can't get it to fall. To the inside. Here's Olsen, and that one's good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement. And I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Beal, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Drummond with a screen on Beal. And King, here we go. Used the screen and took it all the way. just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hour.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. So spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
Thanks again, Doris.
That very well may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all the time to get sloppy with the basketball.
And how about the killer instinct on that possession? Not running the clock, but pushing the ball and tacking points onto the lead.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Beal.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
The jump hook, it's tipped.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here. What a performance from Beal here. 18 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Ripped away, all by himself. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Now here's King. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancer.
To the middle. Here's Beal. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Balanced scoring clock for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
This series was in danger of getting away from them, but he just would not let it fall into a 2-game hold. He pumped new life.
And that's a wrap. For Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more of the NBA Conference Finals as the series continues.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello out there and welcome everybody to 2K Sports. The location has changed for Game 3 of these conference finals, but the teams are the same, which would make sense in a series, including our team. We're the same. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Wizards in Washington. And guys, for the Wizards, they were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also...
And it's Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's a tie series right now. This game very important indeed. 2K Sports brings you the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on Washington. Taking a look at Washington. They haven't had to sweat that much here in the playoffs, having lost just 3 games throughout.
And, you know, anytime you're going on the road, the first 2 games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And King, here we go. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse jam.
How pretty was that? You're right. Athletic basketball. Clark with a little bit of flair mixed in.
I like that flavor.
You know what, guys? That baseline, though, gives you the perfect setup for the reverse. Boy, did he ever take it down.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Shot from free throw range. Here's Drummond. Beal pulls it in. On defense, the Pistons come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
And across the board in that game, guys, they shot the lights out.
Rarely do you see a team shoot like that from everybody. I mean, they were getting scoring from every position all over the court.
From downtown, and he gets it to go.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Pistons have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. King outside. Knocks it loose. Now here's Beal. Launches it. Can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Beal against King. There's the feed to Drummond. Pistons passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by the Wizards.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Beal. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And King, here we go. And it's good. King's got 6 points.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Takes the 13-footer, and another miss by Washington.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
He feeds it to Drummond. King inside. And he gets the bucket. He's got 8.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here's Santos. The shot is off.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Here's King. 8 points for him. And the bucket counts. He is on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
About 5 of 6 to start. Looks like he brought his A game.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains. Detroit with the ball, trailing by 2. They've got Vincent, and it's K in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Well, the Wizards shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He had 49 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
Well, you know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off the turnover.
4 on the clock. Fires the 3. Shot. Misses. And Washington the other way now. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Klein defended by Drummond. They get it again.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Right wing. King outside. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Wizards leading by 6. And it's time for an injury report.
He told me he bruised his hip pretty badly, but thinks that he'll probably be okay. Hopefully he won't miss too long, and you can bet we'll see him cheer on his team to reach the NBA Finals if he is out. Love the teamwork, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
Here's Santos. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And it's a 10-point Wizards lead.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip. here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
Beal gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Santos, and it's sent back by Drummond. Fires the three. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from King.
Boy, they're getting a bunch more threes up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and they're getting trigger happy. You can't win the game with one shot. You've got to vary it up. Challenge the defense.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here is Howard. High arcing shot. It's deflected. King outside. Another three for Detroit.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
The 9-foot shot. That's tipped. 1:44 left here in the second.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Howard with it. There's the pass to Olsen. Now the dish to Howard. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And King, here we go. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first. And we finished one half.
Bradley, it's...
Set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And everything magnified in a game of this magnitude. The microscope clearly on their go-to guy. And he came up huge in that first half.
That's what he's known for. Does not shy away from the marquee. His ability to raise his game according to the situation is what separates him.
On the floor for Detroit, King, he's in a shooting mode. Harvey out there with Johnson. Then there's Andre Drummond and King. Here we go. Got a hand on it. In transition, here come the Wizards. Beal's running. Vincent's shot is good.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Here's King. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Pistons have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Both free throws good from King.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Out to the wing. Vincent the pass to Santos. Shoots. Rebound, Detroit. King's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Bradley Beal, third.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Clutch. He has 23 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
King with the steal. The finish. Oh, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Santos. King with the block. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Can't get it to fall.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Kept alive. Pass to Vincent. Dishes it to Beal. Pass to Santos. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Johnson. There's the pass to Santos. Got a piece of it. King with the steal. Fast break Detroit. Knocked away. Beal against Johnson. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Stolen. Now Detroit moving it up. No good with the triple. Wizards leading by 6. Beal from long range, and he gets it to go. Beal's got 11 points.
Always eager to shoot a three, and on the fast break, he knows it's going to be there for him.
No good from King. Washington's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points, Greg. They got
both teams making some changes here. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Wagner. It's intercepted. King outside. Pass to Harvey. Back to King. And he uses the glass on the layup. King's got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's Wagner. No good. And Detroit the other way now. And King, here we go. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. For Detroit, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Washington leading now by 5. And here is Howard. Passes it to Coleman. Lets it go from deep. No luck. And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. They've got Bradley Beal, and it's Santos in at the point. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Beal. Out to the right wing. Tries a 3.
They haven't had as much success here in the second half from the three-point line. That hasn't kept them from staying on the lead. They've missed more three-pointers this half, but they're still in good shape.
Here's King. He kicks it to Drummond, and he goes in for the dunk.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
The pass to Wagner. Beyond the arc. And it's sent back by Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 5 rebounds tonight. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now King. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
This is the slip thing.
Wizards leading by 5. Kicks to Beal. Here's Klein from 13 feet. It goes down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And King, here we go. Here's Drummond, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And here they come. Here's Harvey. Finish off the break.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
And it's becoming a battle of will right now. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for.
There's a good screen. Here's Beal. From deep. The second chance effort. Olsen. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a 3-point play.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pistons trail by 6. And King, here we go. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 3-pointer. Can't hit.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Wasted no time on that one. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Whoa. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to his team. He's happy with how they've been playing, saying, hey, they had their chance, but this is our time. We're going to win this game and take the series lead for good. He got them pretty fired up as they left the huddle, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And that one's good.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Shoots from the right block. He clangs that one up. The back iron, and down it falls. Kings got 15 points in just the second half. Washington leading now by 6. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the middle. And again, Bradley Beal. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And King, here we go. Kicks it out to Johnson. Up top, King. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. And he gets it to go. King's got 37.
watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
For Washington, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Santos. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from King.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls.
And taken away by Johnson. Picked him clean. One-on-one here. Here's Santos. And easy 2 points on the way. And the Wizards lead by 4. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Washington?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
6 to shoot. Feeds to Johnson. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Hey, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Drummond. Deal against King. The 3. The Pistons rebound. Second chance shot. The shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the Wizards with possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And so they foul intentionally.
What a performance from Beal here. 8 rebounds, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
34 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From deep. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
No good from King. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And the foul called on Freak. And so it's the Wizards with the W.
Congratulations on the win, Bradley. We saw your parents in
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan play. Bradley Beal.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight.
And thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference Final.
Bye.